The myth of the monolith. Pan-Africanism, as it is sold by politicians today, is a form of intellectual laziness. We take the label African and we throw it over millions of people with vastly different colonial scars. We assume that because we share a color, we must share a mind. We assume we want the same things. We assume we see the same enemies. But the problem is not that nationality exists. The problem is that blackness has replaced curiosity. A Zulu man from KZN, a Shona woman from Harare, an Igbo businessman from Lagos, hey, they're different. Refusing to see those differences doesn't create unity. It creates the friction we see in the streets of Deep Sloot. It creates the fire we see in Hillbrow. Many South Africans grew up believing blackness was a shared language. That assumption is dying a slow, painful death. When we look at this economy, we are seeing two different worlds. The local sees a liberated land that has failed its promise. The migrant sees a land of opportunity far better than the one they fled. One sees the scar, the other sees a start. For the South African, identity is the 1994 deal. It's a claim to ownership, a demand for redress. Your blackness is your title deed. But for the migrant, identity is portable. It is entrepreneurial. They aren't disadvantaged. They are survivors. They aren't waiting for the state to provide. They are here to outwork the system. When rightful ownership meets migrant hustle, they don't fight solidarity. They find resentment. In this country, blackness is a uniform that changes with your accent. For the local, it is a shield. For the migrant, it is a target. We call it self-hate. We call it lack of ubuntu. That is emotionally satisfying, but intellectually weak. The truth is more rigorous. The South African was trained to look up at the hierarchy they want to topple. The migrant was trained to look across at a horizon they need to cross. To one, success looks like a theft. To the other, anger looks like entitlement. Solidarity built on Mama Africa myth will always fracture under a 33% unemployment rate. We do not need to be the same to coexist, but we must understand why we move differently. If we want peace, curiosity must come before judgment. History must come before accusation. Stop pretending that having the same skin color means we are living the same story, because we are not.